right, let's bake some baked mostaccioli today. I'm going to use Michael's grandma's pot. I'm going to take our homegrown tomato sauce, put that in there. I'm going to add a little bit of our baking soda. Mix that around. Cut the acid that's in here. We're going to put this off to the side. It will fizz and do its thing. And we will come back to it and add all our other ingredients to that. Take my bowl, my pot, has water in it. I'm going to empty all my noodles in it and put this on the stove. Turn that up. This back, I'm going to put a little bit of water in here, swish it around to get the little bit of good stuff. A little bit extra water. We have our cherry tomatoes that we canned as well. Add that in there. I'm gonna get a spoon. Nice wooden spoon. All right. Mix that in. We're just gonna make our sauce. We're gonna get this on the stove warmed up, and when the noodles are almost cooked through, we're gonna pour them in here so they can finish cooking. Add some celery in there. Too much. Right. Some garlic powder. Some onion powders. Kind of like to make it like powdery yet a little chunky. Adds it all in there. And I have some oregano and basil. Also going to toss in there. Mix this all in. And we'll get this on the stove and it'll start to simmer and break down everything and blend it all in to make a really good sauce. After I turned off the camera, I forgot to show you that I was going to add in some kale. There's some kale from our plants and some more mushrooms. There we go. Now we're going to go to the stove and get this warmed up. As the sauce is warming up and the noodles are still getting soft, I'm going to seal these jars back up, put them back on our shelf. So you put this little cap on, and then you put the bottom and the bottom here, press the button, and it sucks all the air back out. You just listen for a tone change. There you go. And now your jar is sealed to put back on your shelf for next time use. It's simple and easy and sucks all the air out for you to keep your preserved. We got our noodles. We have our ground beef. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. So I'm going to pick up my noodles. And I'm going to pour them. I already drained my noodles. pour them right in there. I'm going to take 2 pounds of ground beef here. Put that in there. When I have 2 hands, I'll come back and scrape that pot. Lightly mush it in. I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm going to put it in the oven at 375 to finish cooking the noodles, to cook all the flavors together. And then about 5 minutes before it's done, I'm going to cover the top with cheese. Make it until it's melty. And then dig in. This is what it looks like mostly cooked. My totally bad. This is mozzarella cheese. I buy it in the block. I freeze it. And I totally remembered, like 3 minutes ago, that I didn't take it out and it was still in the freezer. So I'm hoping, since mozzarella cheese likes to melt and run and get oozy, that this will melt and kind of spread over all this like it normally does when I shred it. If anybody has any ideas or way that they thaw out cheese fast, please leave me a comment, because this isn't the first time I've done it. I'm going to put the lid back on this and pop it back in the oven for maybe about 4 or 5 minutes. Keep an eye on it, and when the cheese is melty, you're good to go. What do you think, Nathan? Good baked mostaccioli?
I want to get...
You have it all over your face already.
1, 2, 3.
Good thumbs up?
Yeah. I did